Welcome back to Napidemic, a quiet place where your mind can learn, even as your body begins to rest. Tonight, let's lie back, close our eyes, and wander slowly into the green and silent world of plants. Not just the kind you water on your windowsill or admire in a garden, but the mysterious, ancient, and surprisingly intelligent world of plant life. Yes, intelligent. It might seem strange at first. After all, plants don't speak, they don't run, they don't have eyes or ears or even brains, and yet in their stillness, in their rooted quiet, they are constantly communicating, solving problems, adapting, and even remembering. Let us begin. Imagine a forest, a quiet, ancient one. You can picture sunlight filtering down through high canopies, a carpet of moss beneath your feet, and above you, leaves fluttering gently like green whispers. Now imagine what you cannot see. Beneath the soil, there's a web, a vast network of roots, touching, intertwining, and talking. Yes, scientists now call this the Wood Wide Web. It's real. Trees and plants actually communicate using their roots, with the help of tiny fungal threads known as mycorrhizae. These fungi form symbiotic relationships with plants, helping them absorb nutrients from the soil. But even more amazing, they act like telephone lines. Through this underground network, trees can send signals to one another. They share nutrients. They warn each other about danger, like insect attacks or droughts. When one tree is wounded or dying, it can even send its remaining energy to younger trees nearby, a sort of farewell gift. What we once thought were just trees standing alone are actually part of a quiet, cooperative community. But it doesn't stop there. Some plants are able to count, others can make decisions, and some even appear to have a sense of memory. Let's talk about the mimosa plant. You may know it. It has delicate green leaves that fold in instantly when touched. In a famous experiment, scientists dropped mimosa plants repeatedly, gently of course, to see if the plants would stop reacting to a harmless event. At first, the plants closed their leaves, startled, but over time they stopped responding to the drop, realizing it posed no threat. What's even more interesting, when tested again weeks later, the plants still remembered the experience. They didn't react. No brain, no nerves, but somehow memory. Plants can also choose. They can recognize their own relatives. When surrounded by kin, some plants grow gently, sharing light and space. But when placed beside strangers, they compete, stretching taller, spreading wider. In the wild, plants have been observed eavesdropping on one another. A tomato plant, for instance, can hear the chewing of a nearby caterpillar and begin releasing chemical defenses to prepare for its own attack. They listen not with ears, but through vibrations and chemical cues. The language of plants is slow, subtle, invisible to most eyes, but remarkably complex. So, does that mean plants are conscious? Not quite. At least not in the way we understand it. But they are undeniably aware. Aware of their environment of light, of sound, of touch, of one another, and perhaps of us. There's a beautiful idea in some indigenous traditions that plants are not lesser life forms, but teachers. They grow in harmony with their surroundings. They give without asking. They adapt, evolve, and survive through patience, not power. In many ways, their intelligence is not loud or flashy, but deep, steady, and still. So the next time you pass a tree, or sip a cup of tea, or walk through a field of wildflowers, know that you are among beings that are aware, that communicate, that remember and choose and protect one another in ways we're only just beginning to understand. In their quietness, plants remind us that wisdom doesn't always shout. Sometimes it grows slowly, gently, patiently, rooted in silence. Let this idea carry you into sleep tonight, that all around you the world is more alive than it seems, more connected, more thoughtful, more wondrous. Even the grass beneath your feet, even the leaves at your window. May your dreams tonight be full of gentle green thoughts and hidden intelligence.